For more than 7 decades, the place where customers could turn to for all their suspension needs has been Atlas Spring and Axle Company.
My grandfather, Paul Lloyd, started this back in the 40s. He had a shop on West 2nd here in Wichita and moved out to our current location in 1972.
And over the years, the family has continued to earn the trust of the Wichita community and across several states.
It's exciting to be a part of something that's been around that long. It's exciting to see it continue to grow.
Atlas has grown to where they can fix any suspension problem, from springs they can custom make for just about any vehicle, even unusual ones, like a spring for a locomotive steam engine, to U-bolts made on site to fit any size, to kingpins, axle repairs, alignments, and every part of any vehicle's suspension.
We work on just about anything. We've made springs from golf carts to pickups, cars, semi-trucks. We've done earth movers. We ship springs all around the country, and we've got springs across the world.
Not only do they have employees with decades of knowledge and experience, they have a furnace on site where they can create just about any type and size of spring with a quick turnaround time.
Well, our turnaround time is pretty short. If you called me this morning with a spring you needed made, depending on what our schedule's like, we might get it out that same day. Usually by the next day, we'll have it out to you.
With more than 350 different spring numbers and hundreds of patterns in stock, they can always tackle any job, no matter if it's large or small.
If their vehicle's not on the road, they can't make their living. And we take great pride in getting these guys fixed up right and back on the road and back to work.
From large regional companies to people's own vehicles, customers know that with Atlas Spring and Axle, their ride is in good hands.
A lot of the customers that come in here are repeat customers. They've been here for years and been coming for years. They know my grandfather, and a lot of them still remember my great-grandfather who started the business.
The trust that customers have in Atlas is clear when you see the classic cars they help rebuild and put on the road. From Model A's and Model T's of the 20s and 30s, to T-Birds and Chevys of the 50s, to the muscle cars of the late 60s and early 70s, or the one-of-a-kind classic, a 1929 Daimler. Customers trust their classic cars to Atlas.
A lot of times those vehicles are passed down from generation to generation, and there's a lot of sentimental value that this is a vehicle that their father drove or their grandfather drove. We hear that quite often. That for us to be able to have that here and work on it, it makes us feel pretty good about that.
So no matter how large the job, from over-the-road big rigs, trucks, and cars, all of your suspension problems can be fixed at Atlas Spring and Axle Company. So if you need a spring, give them a ring. Call 316-943-2386 or go to atlasspringandaxle.com.